Well, welcome along everyone, and welcome along to episode number 52 of our F1 2020 My Team Career Mode. It is time for the Spanish Grand Prix, and hopefully we're going to get a bit of a Spanish Inquisition going here. Did that sound a bit right? Did that sound wrong? That probably sounded more wrong than it actually needed to do. Here is the facility. We didn't spend any money in our facility last time, which was planned. I mean, we're not really going to spend any money. No need to if we haven't the need to it at the moment. We got nothing developing. Well, we do have something developing on the R&D. There is the engine as it stands at the moment. Should be good for Azerbaijan, I would hope so. There's the sponsors, keep them happy. Team Chaseliner sitting pretty. Jackie leads the way with colour side said Narubu Masashita, Tatiana Calderon P4. After a win in Zandvoort, go check it out, guys. Esteban Ocon, Valtteri Bottas, Lando Norris, Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton, and Charles Leclerc, your top 10. Constructors, Chaseliner lead the way from McLaren, Ferrari, Mercedes, Renault, Red Bull, AlphaTauri, Racing Point, Alfa Romeo, Williams, and the Haas team. And still yet to score, Alex Albon, Sergio Perez, Kimi Raikkonen, George Russell, Nick De Vries, Kevin Magnussen, and Nicholas Latifi. So we'll rush this along. We haven't got much going on till we get to the Circuit de Barcelona-Cataluyna. We'll get the girls practiced. We'll get the girls qualified. See you on the start line then, folks, for the Spanish Grand Prix.
Welcome along then to what promises to be another fascinating Spanish Grand Prix. A race which saw Max Verstappen win his ever appearance with the Red Bull team in 2016. This after the dramatic coming together of Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg on the first lap. Will we see more moments for the scrapbook here today? It's a sellout crowd of 140,000 here today as we await lights out for the 730-metre sprint down to turn 1 at this 2.9-mile racetrack. Overtaking is challenging through these 16 corners, but there's still a lot of high-speed excitement to be found, including the flat-out turn 3 and the terrifying blind right of turn 9. Anthony Davidson, thanks for joining me once again for the Grand Prix. Let's talk about Rose. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
They've been avoiding mistakes and have had solid pace, so it's been a good season so far, but whether they can keep that up long-term remains to be seen.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Rose lines up on pole position with Charles Leclerc alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Hamilton, Sainz, Tatiana Calderon, and Bottas, Matsushita, Verstappen, Perez, and Lando Norris, Gasly, Stroll, Esteban Ocon, and Ricciardo, Kvyat, Albon, Kevin Magnussen, and Antonio Giovinazzi, Raikkonen, Russell, De Vries, and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Well, I should hope a top 10 finish will come. We're P1 on the grid here at Circuit de Barcelona-Cataluyna again. Another 105 racing storm, but this one's I think going to be a lot tougher than Zandvoort. There you go, you can see 105. That's not going to change anytime soon. Well, I would hope it's not going to change anytime soon anyway. There's the strategy, coming on lap 5 and then go all the way to lap 17 on the medium tyre. If the medium tyre will last that long. Hopefully it lasts that long. But, yeah. I think it should be a good race. Tatiana's not too far behind us either. So we'll keep an eye out for her because she was quick in practice, let me assure you. Very, very, very quick. From pole position, it's lights out and away we go, folks, at the Spanish Grand Prix. Jackie's got a great start. She's got Charles Leclerc, Haas, Husson and Harrier down to the first corner. Leclerc's on the outside, side by side. Jackie and Charles Leclerc into the first corner. Watch that Mercedes coming up and poaching from Charles Leclerc. Tatiana's also got a Mercedes side by side with her. I think that's Lewis Hamilton in P2 now, as Lewis Hamilton thinks about a look down into turn 4. There's Valtteri Bottas. I saw the 77 there. Charles Leclerc thinks about it. Everyone's checking up here. Tatiana's now P5 behind the hometown favourite, Carlos Sainz. So Tatiana's had a fantastic start, folks. She has really got some of this. They go through turns 7 and 8. Charles Leclerc still on the rear wing of Jackie. And there's Valtteri Bottas lurking in the background. And we go down through turn 9, down to turn 10 and 11. I'm going to take a drink just to make sure my throat makes it through. Actually, it's Lewis Hamilton in P3, not Valtteri Bottas. My apologies to the Finnish Iceman. As we head into the tricky technical part at the end of the circuit here that they put into stock cars going flat out through this last corner. And we can see who's coming around that first corner. There we go, Jackie round that last corner first. But Charles Leclerc all over her rear wing. They're going to go side by side down the main straight. Look at that view with the grandstand, the big timing screen in the background. But Jackie's just going to score. Oh, there goes Hamilton! Hamilton at the inside of Leclerc, and he's nicked P2 off him. We didn't need Hamilton in P2, that's for damn sure, as we go to the fight for P11 between Esteban Ocon and Max Verstappen. Yes, we are looking at the right two guys. Let's see how that goes. We got a Red Bull, a Alpha Tauri and a McLaren in front, so that must be Lando Norris with Daddy Kvyat as Ocon and Verstappen still go side by side through turn 3, now into turn 4, still side by side. This is great action there as we got Danny Ricciardo and one of the tracing points behind Ocon into P11 as we move to the end of the lap, and Lewis Hamilton is right on Jackie's rear end, but he won't have the DRS toe going up this main straight. Not yet anyway. Jackie gives them curves an absolute pasting. But that Mercedes does have a bit of grunt, and we know it does because we've got the Mercedes in the background. Although if the takeover happens, oh, there goes Leclerc back through on Hamilton, and Hamilton's lost out to Carlos Sainz as well. That's 2 positions Lewis Hamilton has lost. What is going on with Hamilton? Hamilton is not having the best of season 3s at the moment as Leclerc thinks about a poke. He's poking, but he's not going to get very far. But we're going to move on to lap number 4. And now Charles Leclerc does have DRS. He's got DRS on Jackie. He's going down the main straight here. Let's see if Leclerc goes to the outside. He does go to the outside. Jackie forced him out there. But if I know her, he'll outbrake her. And that'll be position kept there. And a little further on to that, Charles Leclerc's going to have another look here. Wow, Jackie very wide out of turn 9. Very defensive. Whoa, see that squiggle there from Leclerc? He got a squiggle going there. Everyone's getting their squiggle on. We do like a good squiggle there, as I think Carlos Sainz has actually gone into P2 now. And he's going to have a look. Jackie's going one way, then the other way. I think there may have been a bit of contact there between the Spaniard and, well, now she's an American. She can't make up her mind which nationality she wants to be, but keep it going. We got Charles Leclerc being passed by Lewis Hamilton around the outside. No damage on the wing from Leclerc. And Hamilton's going to have a good old look down into turn number 5. And then it'll be through the kink of turn 6. Still side by side. They're going to sort this out before turn 7 and 8. Because if they don't, it's going to end up in tears. It's going to end up in tears between the Brit and the Monegasque driver. They're still going to be side by side. No, they're not indeed. So I think we've got to get an undercut going. So lap 5, we bring Jackie in. This is 1 lap earlier than I wanted. Actually, it's a couple. Excuse me. Someone else is coming in the background. I think that's Max Verstappen that's coming in. So off come the soft tyres, on go the mediums. And release, and she is gone. See you later, alligator. In a while, a crocodile. So where will she come out in correlation to this man, Carlos Sainz? 1 lap later, he now comes in for a pit stop with Lewis Hamilton, with Charles Leclerc. No, Charles Leclerc carries on. Tatiana comes in though. So that's good for Tatiana, bringing her in. We needed her to come in, definitely. There's Lewis getting his service. See if Carlos comes out. There's Tatiana going into her garage now. Carlos has been held. That might put Carlos in front of... yeah, that puts Tatiana in front of Carlos. And there's Jackie coming. See you later, Lewis. Bye-bye. The undercut works wonders, but I think it may not work for very much longer. As Lewis is going to go to the outside of Jackie in turn 10. Oh, that was awfully tight. And Tatiana right in the background. Now, where are we going to come out in correlation to Charles Leclerc here? Because he's gone 2 laps longer on these soft tyres than anybody. 2 laps, folks. I think you'll all agree that's a hell of a lot of laps on that. And he's going to be held. There goes Norris, Ocon. Oh, they're all going past. And he's been jumped by Bottas. Bottas was nowhere near him in the pit stop. He's been jumped by him. Charles Leclerc not having. There goes the protagonist there. Goes. So she's down to P5. Probably P6 if Matsushita comes through. Yes, Matsushita nicks position off Leclerc. That's interesting. Something flew off there. I saw something fly off a car. I think it was off Matsushita there because he's missing a bit of wing. Oh, that is unlucky for the Japanese driver. I think there may have been a bit of contact between Bottas and Matsushita there. We'll have to see what transpires there, and it's going to get worse for Matsushita as Verstappen now is going to come past for P6, and watch that McLaren in the background, the papaya orange McLaren. He's going to have a look as well. But meanwhile, on to lap number 9. Lewis Hamilton is hustling. He's harrying, and Tatiana is in P3. Yes, folks, Tatiana's in P3. Get used to this, because I think you're going to see more of these Chaseliner 1-2s as Hamilton thought about it, but Jackie keeps that position. And, oh, very wide out of turn 9. That has been the scene of many a crash over the years, and there you go, escort him outside. Oh, Tatiana's up the inside. Oh, Tatiana. Tatiana got close there, folks, as we see... well, Hamilton's nowhere, not even close, but he's got DRS. He must have this turned up to 10. Must have it turned up to 10 as Jackie, well, we didn't see it from that angle, but she's kept P1 for the moment. Where is Lewis Hamilton? Where is Lewis Hamilton? Is that Hamilton in the background there? What happened there? What happened here? So, coming into turn 3... Oh, I see. He just drove into her. He just drove into her and crashed into the wall. That'll serve you right, prick. Oh, look at the understeer he's got as well. He's got no speed, no understeer. He's got to pit for this change here. And Gasly's going to go around the outside in turn 10. Oh, such a shame not. I'd say such a shame. But we got a tracing point. Alfa Romeo next to you. That looks like Hollywood Lance Stroll and Kimi Raikkonen. They're all in this absolute gaggle. The Sergio Perez, I do apologise. Oh, still side by side through the chicane. Go on! Hey! And there goes Hamilton into the pits. But now that Tatiana's been released, guess what's about to happen, folks? If you can guess what's about to happen here, you win. Yep, that's right. Tatiana clears Jackie and takes P1. Oh boy. Yeah, season 3 Tatiana, folks. That's yeah, that's not looking good. So and we got Perez and Kimi Raikkonen still side by side. That is the battle for P12, and that is job done. And but speaking of job done, look at Oh my God, Jackie, don't be that wide. Really, don't be that wide. And look at that, 3 wide. And oh, I tell you what, Charles Leclerc dived there, and don't think there was room for a dive. He got past Bottas, we'll give him that, but that was naughty. That was incredibly naughty. So, oh, that's a bit wide through the chicane. Look at Tatiana, she's gone. Tatiana's gone already, folks, and Jackie's going to be fighting here to keep P2. Got to see what happens is, oh, that is staunch defending against Charles Leclerc. Really staunch defending. Wheel to wheel, shades of Senna and Mansell in 1991 round the outside. Thank you. He just got the drive, she got the power. Oh, and there's a bit of contact between Bottas and Leclerc there. Only slight contact, but it was enough for Charles Leclerc to jump out of his car there for a moment. Absolutely incredible. Can't believe that that actually happened there, but there you go. Leclerc and Bottas is still going on around the lap here. This is great action between the Monegasque and the Finn in the Ferrari and the Mercedes. But speaking of great action, Verstappen has now found a way up. He's going to pass. Who's he going to pass here? Oh, they're still all over in place. He's going to pass Carlos Sainz here going into a turn. No, that's Lando Norris. I do apologise. Lando's jumped Carlos Sainz there side by side through the hairpin before we come to the twisty, tricky section. But, oh dear. It's all kicking off here in the Spanish Grand Prix as we move on to lap number 13 and still Charles Leclerc is there. Can someone get a message to him, please? Tell him to go away. Go away and leave us alone, please. Because this is not doing anyone the world of good here. And still, he's having a look there. You can see how close he is. He's real. Oh, Jackie's got the back end step out of shape. And oh my God. Jeez. We've got two dumb bastards here today. Watch what Leclerc does, folks. Leclerc up the inside. Now, if Jackie loses this, okay, fair enough. She goes over this hump in turn 11. Yeah, she just lost the back end and, well... Racing incident, I think. Racing incident on that one. But that's put Valtteri Bottas right behind us. We move on to lap number 15 now. And guess who you don't see in the distance? That's right, you don't see Tatiana because Tatiana is gone. She is gone. And she has disappeared down the road. Meanwhile, who's this? That's Matsushita. He's down in P21, passing Nicholas Latifi for P20. So the Japanese man has got his wing back. And now he's flying again as we go to Bottas and Jackie again. Oh, side by side. I tell you what, I would let him go here. He's obviously faster, but Jackie's really. Oh, look at Verstappen! Where did Verstappen come from? Verstappen up into P3. That's going to be a new challenge for everyone. As we got, who's that that's just retired? Is that Alex Albon? It's Alex Albon that's. Oh, that was close with Matsushita. Alex Albon out of this race. And speaking of out, there's Verstappen. And now he's going to have a look at Jackie around the outside of turn 10. Into turn 11. But Jackie will just escort him to the outside of the corner. And head on to the last lap. And as we head on to the last lap. Well, yeah, here comes Verstappen again. You got Bottas lurking in the background. But why won't they learn? Somebody tell me why they won't learn, please, because around the outside of a corner just doesn't work. Because we've got yellow flags. There's Alex Albon, the poor guy. Can't catch a break in this career mode at the moment, can Alex Albon. But you know who can catch a break? As soon as she got into the lead, she was gone. She was disappeared. Bye-bye. See you later. Tatiana Calderon, 2 in a row, folks. Wins the Spanish Grand Prix. Incredible from the Colombian. Equals her win tally from next year. We'll be there in a second. Jackie comes through the chicane, 13 and 14. So 14 and 15, now through turn 16. She's going to win the P2 position, and it's another 1-2 for the Chaseliner team. Can you believe what you are seeing, folks? 1-2 again for the Chaseliner team. Tatiana ahead of Jackie. Maybe we should be worried about Tatiana Calderon this season and not Lewis Hamilton or Valtteri Bottas.
A real team effort which has paid off in spades. A great victory here at the Spanish Grand Prix. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
The faces on our top 3.
Oh dear me, there she's celebrating again. With that fist in the air. Oh, she is happy. It's happy Tatiana. Happy, happy, happy. We love happy Tatiana. Fantastic celebration as we cue up Chris Jericho again for the pair of them. Yeehaw! Go get 'em, girls.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Rose increases their championship lead. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
Tatiana Calderon gets my vote today. All respect to the fans' choice, they fully deserve it. But I just feel that my pick had a little more on their plate, so their ability to keep a cool head and come through for such a strong finish made the difference, at least in my opinion.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. The current leaders continue to extend their lead at the top. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but that's 2 in a row. And season 3 Tatiana is looking a bit unstoppable. I did not expect that in the slightest. Let me assure you folks, did not expect that in the slightest. But can we rejoice in the fact it's another 1-2 for the Chaseliner team, but it's Tatiana bringing home the bacon from Jackie once again. Maybe Tatiana's mounted a championship charge. Max Verstappen, Bottas, Lando Norris, Carlos Sainz, Danny Ricciardo, Esteban Ocon, Ricciardo from P14. That's a great run. Ocon from P13, the man Gasly from P11, and Charles Leclerc. Well, you tried, Charles. From second down to P10. Take a look at the rest of it here. And Lewis Hamilton, once again. What is going on with Hamilton's AI this season? I don't understand it. Matsushita didn't deserve a P19. Alex Albon won DNF. But Hamilton falters again. It's looking good going into the Monaco Grand Prix, isn't it? Certainly. Straight into it. She is not hanging around today. Asking, because now we beat Lando Norris, who is our biggest rival. And I think just to make absolutely sure, we'll take Matsushita, because he's outperforming Leclerc by a mile.
How good does it feel to have both cars in your team take the top spots?
I think it feels pretty darn good. That's what I would say.
Jealousy in seeing your teammate up there on the podium?
No jealousy there at all. Any intimation of jealousy is being made by reporters.
Your teammate is up on the podium today. This is a great thing.
It's absolutely great. I mean, you got Jackie up there, you got Tatiana up there now. That's 2 wins for Tatiana, and she's got more wins than Jackie this season. Oh no, sorry, Jackie's got 3.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you. Well, there we are. You can see more acclaim for Tatiana. She's reached level 13 acclaim. Team climbing up level 20. No hassle or fuss. The girls are on fire now. And we're coming into that stretch where Jackie dominated massively last season. Now Tatiana's losing $4,000. Oh well, she's a Colombian drug lord. She can easily make 4,000.
Margins are looking good right now. I think we've got room for some more investment.
You want to shut the fuck up and shut the fuck up with your fucking investment there, Carl. It's my team. It's my team with the backing of Jackie and Tatiana's drug money. No comment. Dear me, right, what we got? We got 8 days. So, let's have a look around at everything, what we can do in the 8 days. I think we'll take, definitely, this chassis department focus. That's good for it. Then we've got 5. Aero upgrade as well, from even more. And then what do we do? I think we'll take some reaction training for Tatiana. I think we will, yes. There we go. So that's that all set up then for Monaco, the Monaco Grand Prix. This literally, guys, is the stretch where Jackie absolutely crushed the field last season, and I do mean she absolutely crushed the field. Look at our new facility for marketing, guys. Does that facility not look awesome? I think even you'll agree that looks awesome. 15 million we've got to spend now. Now we can really get into it and look at something primo to upgrade. And I think we will do an upgrade. So let's have a look. What is it we need most of all? Well, I'll tell you what, I see this quality control here. Let's get this quality control. It's 12 million bucks. Throw it at the car, and hopefully that'll put the ultimate upgrades unlocked. That made some kind of sense. Don't know what kind of sense it made, but it made some kind of sense. Can we do anything over here? Probably not. Probably looking at Azerbaijan, get it all ready, guys. 25 likes on the video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Do get subscribed for more F1 2020 My Team Career Mode, Snooker 19, Marvel Spider-Man, whatever we play on Sundays. I know it's New Year's Eve. Happy New Year to you all if you watch, if you got this far and watch this on New Year's Day. Stay safe, be kind to each other. If you can't be kind, please be quiet, because hateful people have no place in the world. See you tomorrow for the next session of the snooker. We'll see you next week for the Monaco Grand Prix.